welcome to another video. For those of you who are new to our channel, my name is Senna.
I'm Josh.
Yes, and we form Morts and More, and this is Morts and More Moment. So today, we're not going to be answering a question from one of our viewers. We're going to talk about what we want to talk about. We've got a subject matter that we thought would be interesting to have a discussion on, and once we've talked about our thoughts, maybe you guys can add some into the comments yourselves. So today, we want to answer the question that is always put up there as a meme and all sorts, is it possible to ever be overdressed? So, Josh, what's your thoughts?
Yeah, do you know what? It's an interesting one. I think, like, in most instances, I think the case would be correct, would be true. It's always good to dress your best wherever you're going. But I do think, like, it does have to be taken with a pinch of salt. And I think, like, a pinch of salt. But I think there's a lot of people, just in case, they're a bit naive and they're thinking, like, do you know what? Like, the saying says, you can never be too overdressed. I'm just going to dress to the nines wherever I go. They may just get it wrong. I think you could overdress, for example. Let me think. Where could you
At the gym?
Yes, exactly. You can overdress. Well, this is the thing. No. Overdress in what sense, though?
You could wear a suit to the gym.
You could, yeah. Well, but the thing is, it's not practical, though, is it?
Of course it's not.
Yeah,
but you're overdressed.
No, but the thing is, what? Let's talk from. Okay, let's think, like, yeah.
Okay.
Overdressing to the gym wouldn't be wearing a suit, because I think most people would know that you wouldn't work out in a suit. So that already we know, and most people think you couldn't work out in jeans and Timberlands and boots and stuff.
You would
people
say,
wear it. I know people wear it, but they tend to be the guys that are doing extracurricular activities, and they need to leave quickly. But no, listen. Like, in terms of most people, like, overdressing to the gym, in my mind, would be wearing, I don't know, like 3 headbands, like a couple of sweatbands on each wrist, like some mad gym accessory, just really going over, like really overdoing it. I think you can overdress in the gym like that because it's not needed.
Okay.
I think that's because it's more practical. But I think, like, for example, if you said wearing a suit somewhere, it'd be more like work. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Overdressing at work.
Overdressing. Okay, so is it overdressing if you're in a workplace where everybody wears jeans, you know, Converse and all sorts, and you turn up in a 3-piece shirt, tie? Is that overdressing?
Oh, I don't know. This is the thing. It all depends on the company culture. It really does, because this is the thing. I used to watch a TV show called How I Met Your Mother, right? And a group of friends hanging out, and one of them wore a suit. I didn't necessarily think he looked odd. He just looked like the guy that's come from work. Like, you see what I mean? It didn't look like, oh right, why is that guy wearing a suit? It's funny. Like, I'm gonna laugh at him. He wore a suit all the time, and they always wore casual clothes, jeans and t-shirts. But he somehow just fit in. So that's why I feel like you could potentially wear a suit to somewhere where everyone wears jeans and a shirt and stuff. And yeah, they may think, oh, he's wearing a suit again. But from the outside looking in, I don't think everyone's gonna be like, he looks silly. You see what I mean? So that's why that's a bit. So that's a tough one.
I'm trying to think if I've spoken about it before or not in a video. I know I've answered it in questions and all sorts, but when we've done interviews.
Yeah.
But I actually worked in a place where you would come in casual every day, and I miss wearing suits.
Okay.
So there were actually days where I'd come in, I'd wear a suit. I wouldn't wear a 3-piece. I wouldn't wear a tie, but I'd wear a suit and a shirt when everybody else was wearing jeans.
Yeah.
Just because I was like, I want to change it up.
Yeah.
And I think maybe the first time people asked me, like, oh, you going out for a face-to-face meeting? I was like, no. And then after, like, the first time, nobody really questioned it, whether they questioned it but didn't say anything.
Yeah.
But I did it because I was just like, I missed wearing suits. And again, obviously you can tell why I miss wearing suits now. Suits are my thing. But I have done it in the past.
Yeah. Now, this is the thing. So it's possible in that situation, I think you can get away with it. But, like, thinking of another situation, let's say, for example, wearing a tuxedo to work. See, now there,
tuxedo.
See what I mean? So, like, you've gotten the highest level of dressing, and you've worn it to a place where everyone wears suits. Yeah, you've got the tails on the top hat, right? And you've got the cane as well. So, like, wearing that in the city where everyone wears suits anyway, that's overdressed. So can you be overdressed? Yeah, you can. It's possible in some situations, but in most situations, I think you can potentially get away with it. Like wearing a suit to parents' evening, you might get away with that.
Oh no, parents' evening, ain't nobody's gonna judge you unless you're the child.
But even then, kids are wearing their school uniforms are blazers.
Yeah, but not the school uniforms, just a suit.
Just a suit, yeah.
Gonna walk away being called briefcase.
Yeah, I mean, the kids, like your friends at the school will take the mick at you. But,
what about for a date? Can you be overdressed for a date?
I think it's possible to be overdressed for a date. Yeah. For example, I'm taking her to the cinema, right? And I decide to wear a three-piece suit, my shiniest Oxfords. It's not gonna happen. I just think she's gonna think I'm a square, like to the cinema. A three-piece suit and some Oxfords. I wouldn't recommend it. I wouldn't recommend it.
But think about it. You could be meeting someone for a date after work, and you haven't had a chance to go home. Nobody's gonna look at you strange in the cinema. Okay, so then this is the caveat then. So if it's after, when I said a date is a cinema, I'm thinking the weekend. So after work, if it's you could be
straight
coming from church.
Nah, sorry.
You could work on Saturdays.
I'm not going with that. I'm not wearing a suit on the weekends to the cinema. No way. After work, if it's an after work thing, and I lose the tie, right? And I lose the tie, get rid of that, and I'm looking a bit more casual, then it's like, oh, okay, cool, I can see he's come from somewhere. Yeah, it makes sense. But if I've gone to the date, I'm done up, got my tie pin in, got my shoes shiny, no way, no chance, absolutely no chance. Not unless it's dinner and a movie. No, I'm sorry, not even dinner and the movies. I'm sorry.
The thing is,
I'm not gonna be
I think it really depends on the girl and how the girl views the guy.
I have yet to meet a girl that wants a guy to wear a suit to a cinema date.
No, I agree. But if the girl has only ever seen the guy in a suit and that's what she likes about him, would she complain? She may not want him to be in a suit, but would she be on the phone to her girlfriends later and like, girls, you never guess what he wore?
I think so. I think so. And the reason why I say this
by the way, just to caveat, I'm not fighting for the guy wearing a suit. I'm playing devil's advocate. I've never done it.
And the reason why I'll say she would complain, not that I know what women think, but what I would think, right, is like, okay, Fred, it's good to be the guy that wears nice suits. It's good to be known as, yeah, he wears nice suits, he looks great. However, you only wear suits, that's the only thing you know how to wear. You can never be casual.
Good point.
You're then going to become that guy. Nah, I don't think it's a good thing. You need to be versatile. I think as a guy, it's good to do smart, it's good to do casual, it's good to do semi-casual, it's good to do business casual, it's good to do the works, the whole spectrum. But when you can only be smart, man, that's a problem. That's a problem. So that's why I say you can be overdressed for the cinema. I think so. You could be overdressed for work in a tuxedo. Where else could you be overdressed? Like, where would you be overdressed?
An interview?
Ooh. What would be considered overdressing for an interview?
A bow tie.
Bow tie. Ooh. But what if you want an interview at a marketing agency?
You still don't think a bow tie at a marketing agency?
Like, who can I think of? There's some people that do.
But it's suit.
Andre 3000. He wears bow ties. He can work in my marketing agency with dress like that. It's possible.
Okay, so you're talking about the creatives.
That's what I'm saying, both. You said bow tie. I said, yeah.
Okay.
There is some guys that wear bow ties.
Okay. Good point.
I think so.
In the city, though.
In the city.
Or for a sales job or something of that nature.
City.
City.
In the city, I wouldn't wear a bow tie. For business, in fact, for business periods, right? Business periods where you're asked to wear business dress, I wouldn't wear a bow tie. So yeah, you could be overdressed there, 100%. Like, it's possible. Like, I just think there's so many avenues.
I think the thing is, when it comes to being overdressed, there's certain things that are just you can only wear certain places, like a bow tie, like a tuxedo. Those are things that you can rarely wear to places where it's not specified bow tie or specified wear a tuxedo. So I guess that's one of those things. But outside of that, everything else is open.
Okay, so then put it this way. You just met a girl, right? You've got a number, called her up, cool, let's go on a date. Right, you're going for a date, and the date is going to be grabbing a coffee. I'm not going to say it's coffee shop, any coffee shop, whatever, you all come from different cities. Imagine a coffee shop there, going to literally a coffee date, day date, right? You turn up, right? Jeans, velvet slipper shoes or suede slipper shoes and a massive Frank Lucas fur coat
With a cravat.
and a cravat. Is that overdressed?
Oh,
Well, see,
you know what?
this is my thing.
I actually saw a guy in Brixton the other day.
Yeah.
Outside Starbucks with a fur coat. He was there. He had the bottle of brandy between his feet. He had a cup, a plastic cup, a fur coat, and I just looked at him. I was like, I wish I could take a picture.
The
If there's
brandy says it all.
if there's ever a time where you're overdressed, that was a situation outside Brixton Tube Station.
There you go. There you have
Yeah.
it. So I think that could be overdressed.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I think a fur coat anywhere is overdressed.
This is what I'm
for a guy.
This is my point, right? But
Sorry if you were that guy, but
I think it's possible. It is possible to be overdressed. I think with the saying, you can never be too overdressed. It's true, but with a pinch of salt. Actually a tablespoon of salt. Like, take a tablespoon because I think some people might take it too far.
yeah.
Yeah, there you go. That's my take on it.
Maybe next time we'll address the other part of the question, being overeducated. But that's a silly one, actually.
Can you be overeducated?
Yeah. Remember, the meme actually says you can never be overdressed or overeducated. Actually, you can. If you're in your 50s and you've never had a job because you're still going to university, you're overeducated.
Oh, but is that what they mean though? When they say,
I know they're not.
Yes,
I know they're not.
Yeah, I take a different.
But I'm saying the people who do not want to leave education to go into the real world.
Oh, okay, yeah. No, see, that's a different question. I think when they say you can never be, because when you initially said it, you can never be too overeducated. I thought something else. I know. That's not. You can never have too much knowledge.
Yeah, that's exactly what they mean.
I'm trying to see the negative. I'm trying to think.
I'm saying them people who just want education. That's all they want.
Oh yeah, but come on, that's childish.
Yeah,
that's just childish. But either way, this video's done.
It.
Yeah. I think you can't be too overeducated. You can't be too overeducated. It's impossible. You can't. You just can't. Knowledge is wealth. But either way, video's done. I'm saying no more.
Cool. All right, guys. So let us know your thoughts. Have you ever been in a situation where you have felt overdressed, and how did you handle that situation? Let us know your thoughts. All right. And guys, any questions, comments, or queries that you want to address to us directly, you can either put them in the comment section below, or you can send them to us at ask@mortsandmore.com. If you're not already, make sure you're following us on all of our social media channels, so you can find us on Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, as well as YouTube. All right, and I don't think there's anything else. Oh, share. Make sure you're sharing it. Help us get to 2 million. Now we've hit 1 million. We're setting our sight. No, not even 2 million. Help us get to 10 million. Then once we reach 10 million, we're looking at 100 million. Until next time, guys. See you then. Looking good. So, until next